Look at your desk. Your iPhone. Your MacBook. Your Kindle. Your PlayStation. You see assets. You see property. You see the physical embodiment of the 60, 80 hours a week you bleed to afford them. But ask yourself, if the corporation that birthed these products vanished tomorrow, would they still breathe? If the answer is no, you don't own them. You are a glorified long-term renter who just happened to pay the full purchase price up front. Welcome to 2026. The year, by now, became the most expensive lie ever told. We are living through a silent coup d'état, a world where private property is an obsolete concept for the masses, reserved only for the boardrooms of Silicon Valley. Ownership didn't die with a bang, it died with a click on a 50-page digital shroud you never read. You are being herded into digital feudalism, and you are paying for the privilege of being a peasant. Think about your grandfather's watch. Or your father's collection of vinyl records. They are more than objects. They are bridges. In the physical world, when you die, your property stays. It passes to the next generation. It's called a legacy. But in 2026, your digital estate is a graveyard of locked doors. You spent 10 years building a library on Steam. Thousands of dollars on Kindle books. A lifetime of movies on Apple. But here's the fine print they don't want you to realize: you cannot inherit a license. When you close your eyes for the last time, your digital life disappears with you. You can't leave your library to your son. You can't pass your collection to your daughter. The corporations reclaim the keys, and your children are left to buy back the same things you already paid for. We aren't just losing our stuff. We are losing our history. Let's talk about the assassination of digital history. The Crew. A game millions didn't just play, they inhabited. They invested thousands of hours and hundreds of dollars. Then, Ubisoft did the unthinkable: they didn't just kill the servers, they revoked the license. They reached into your private digital vault and snatched the product out of your hands. Imagine buying a physical book, and a publisher breaks into your home to burn it because the contract changed. You'd call the police. You'd call it a robbery. In the digital world, it's standard operating procedure. This is the digital burn ban. We are accelerating toward a future where owning anything is just a temporary permission to view it, until a suit-wearing lawyer decides the contract is no longer profitable. This isn't just for gamers. This is about your paycheck. Adobe. The titan of the creative world. For decades, Photoshop was a tool you owned. Now, it's a digital parasite. Their latest terms of service wasn't a legal tweak, it was an invasion. They told every creative professional on earth: we rent you the hammer, so we own a piece of the house you build with it. They claimed the right to observe your confidential work to train the very AI that will eventually replace you. When you don't own your tools, you are not a professional. You are a sharecropper on a digital plantation, working someone else's land with equipment they can disable the moment you stop paying the tribute. But surely, steel and rubber are safe. Your car is real, right? Wrong. The softwareization of hardware is the most predatory shift in history. BMW charging a monthly fee for heated seats that are already installed in your car. You paid for the hardware. You pay for the fuel to carry the weight of those heating coils every day. But they are locked behind a digital paywall. This is artificial scarcity. Tesla can download a shorter battery range to your car if they decide you didn't pay enough for the premium version of the battery you already have. Your car is no longer a machine, it's a computer on wheels that you must ask permission to drive. In the Heartland, this is a battle for survival. A farmer buys a $500,000 John Deere tractor. It breaks. In 1980, he grabs a wrench. In 2026, he's locked out. The code is proprietary. He can't even diagnose the failure without a corporate technician. This has forced American farmers into a black market for hacked software just to fix their own equipment. John Deere's legal stance is terrifying. They claim the farmer doesn't own the tractor, he only has an implied license to operate it. It's a return to the 18th century, where the lord of the manor owned the plow, and the farmer used it only at his mercy. How? We were seduced by convenience. We clicked, I agree. The EULA is the most successful corporate propaganda in history. It's a 50-page legal shield that bypasses your constitutional rights. Limited, non-transferable, revocable license. Those 6 words have dismantled the foundation of the middle class. We are trading permanent assets for temporary dopamine hits. The corporations know that as long as the interface is shiny, we won't notice the chains being wrapped around our ankles. Follow the money. Ownership is a one-time transaction, it's bad for business. A subscription is a forever debt. It's a recurring revenue stream that Wall Street craves. They want to turn every aspect of your life, your transportation, your work, even your kitchen appliances, into a monthly bill. If you own nothing, you can never stop working. The moment you stop paying the subscription fee for your life shuts off. Access denied. Is it over? Not yet. The right to repair movement is the new frontline. From Oregon to New York, people are demanding the right to own what they buy. Companies like Framework are making modular laptops. Platforms like GOG are selling DRM-free games. The resistance starts with you. It starts with saying no to the cloud. Buying physical media. Supporting open source. We must stop being users and start being owners again. Ownership was never about stuff. It was about power. When you own your house, your car, and your tools, you have sovereignty. When you rent them from a trillion-dollar corporation, they have the power. They want you to be happy owning nothing. But remember, permission is not property. Access is not ownership. License is not a right. They are coming for everything. One software update at a time. Will you click agree, or will you fight back? Before you leave, I have a question for you, and I want your honest, unfiltered answer in the comments. If you could only truly own one thing for the rest of your life, and everything else was a subscription, what would it be? Your car? Your computer? Or your privacy? Tell me below. Let's start a riot in the comments. Let them see that we are not just users, we are a community that remembers what it means to possess. If you're tired of being a digital peasant, if you're ready to reclaim your sovereignty, then you need to be part of this. Subscribe to Liga Tech Insights right now. Hit the notification bell, because in a world where information is being deleted and history is being rewritten, this channel might be the only asset you have left that they can't revoke, yet. Share this video. Send it to someone who thinks their MacBook is an investment. Wake them up. Take back the keys. Own your future.